Francis O'Hare, the older of the three brothers that's here. Give you a short story on the history of the shop. The building actually was built in 1904 as an hotel called the Globe Hotel, and during 2 years, not enough, I don't know what happened until my father, God rest him, bought this place in 1954. At that stage it was a grocer's shop on the Fartuck side of the building, and around the pound side of the shop was another shop, an independent shop from the grocers, a Kern's pub. The Jerry Kern, the solicitor, his father run a pub here. So when my father bought then, naturally enough, sort of those businesses ceased, and that's here he had started in the shop himself, and by the year of he had started in Warrenpoint in 1846 in the square, 15 the square, which is now actually the entrance to the Eurospar. The room is not actually there. It's a small room, but that's where he spent his first 8 years in Warrenpoint. And then he bought these premises and kept it running, the two premises going for another 8 years until 1962. He had staff working here, and he had staff, two people working in the square at the men's. And they amalgamated then and bought them all over here in 1962, and from there we are where we are today. The shop is now 8 times the size that it was in 1962, because on that period we lived above the place, a house for 36 years, but now we are, then when we got married and moved out, we introduced the ladies' back department upstairs, converted it in 1995, and here we are today.
Just give me a quick tour around then, just a little walk around.
Sad to see this, but this has become there. Used to be the backyard of the house, this, when we lived here. Where's Evie? This used to be a small yard. We are now, and the wee story that is, I'm told in the early 50s there was an air crash. 2 planes collided over Carlingford Lough during a display, and part of the propeller of one of the planes landed in a pram the child was sitting in.
Sort of a navy shoulder.
In the yard. How it got that far, I don't know, but that's what I'm told by people who say they know. Heading back to where the shop used to. The shop originally stopped here. Small window at the front of the shop used to be the door to the house. When we lived here, the stairs were at the standing joke. We stand at the front door of the shop and look into Europe on the far side of the loch. County Down, County Armagh and County Louth. 3 counties.
Yeah. So she retired now?
No, she used to be the living quarters. They weren't that big. We lived here, but it was. That's the way it has been. This is the way it's been since 1995. used to be a wee room behind that wall there. And I remember getting into the story from, used to be a neighbour, was Frank McClory. But he said that was a small room where people, farmers let land. And in November every year, people would come down to get their rent paid. And on one occasion, he had come down with his mother. And in those days, ladies didn't go into pubs. But there was a small room with a space in the wall that has since been filled in, and we noticed that's what brought the attention to it. Was you could see where the brickwork had been filled in, but he says he remembers to be taken in, and in there that's where the payment was done. And if women didn't go into pubs, the barman would come and ask, did they want a drink in there, but it couldn't be seen. But he says everything has a story. And that's it, that's it. Come to the end of the era. This was